Welcome to today's class. So in today's class, we are going to be trying out our first code on Scratch. Like, let's look at the code we can use. So we've picked this sprite as a fish, but let's do it again. Let's pick our sprite again. So you click, are you sure you want to delete? Yes. So let's pick our sprite again. So since we are working with underwater animals, let's pick crab this time. And now let me change our sprites. You can pick any sprite you want in underwater. You can pick any of the sprites. So let's look at these are the different sprites we have. We have the octopus, we have the shark. So let's look at the shark. So we have two sprites. Yes, you can pick more than two, you can pick three, you can pick four, but just make sure that it's not, your backdrop is not overcrowded. So we have these two sprites, and this is the backdrop. Let's change our backdrop. We have underwater. These are the two backdrops that Scratch provides us with. So let's pick underwater 1 today. So we have underwater 1. And if you notice, in the last class we talked about the size. So I feel like my whale is a little bit big. My shark is a little bit big. Most times shark are actually like their size. So let's leave it like that. Now let's start with our first code. We talked about the motion. Every time you hear motion, motion means what? Movement. Motion means movement. So, and also, what is coding? Before we even start with our codes, we say we want to drag out codes together. So coding are just the set of instructions we give to our computer to follow. They are the step-by-step instructions we give to our computer to follow. So right now we want to give step-by-step instruction for this particular crab to follow. So the very first step is the event. So your event is like the starting button of your project, of your code. It's just like when you want to turn on your TV, you need a power button to turn on the TV. So our first thing is what? When green flag is clicked. So we want that every time we click on this green flag, something should happen to our sprite. So every single time we click on the green flag, something should happen to our sprite. So the next one we go to is control. But before we go to control, let's take it a little step backward. Let's go to motion. So we said motion means what? Movement. Every time you hear motion, it means what? Movement. When you are in motion means you are moving. You are taking steps. So now the first thing I'm going to drag out is move 10 steps. So now let's see. Every time I click on the green flag, it's moving 10 steps. The green flag, it's moving 10 steps. So this is what? Move 10 steps. So let's see. I have to keep clicking on it. If I don't click on it, it's not going to move. So I click on it. And you see. So now our crab is gone. So we need a code to bring back our crab in. So the code we go, you just scroll down a little, or you can use this and drag it down with your mouse. So you had if on edge. Like Scratch is a block-based coding. The reason Scratch is a block-based coding is that most of the codes are in blocks. And also it's easily, like it's simple for us to understand each code because each code has a title written on it. Imagine that the title of this was what on it. How can we identify that this is if on edge bounce? So like the name implies, if on edge, do what? Bounce. So you can see that it has a comma. If you get to the edge, it was bounce. You can see, then I had if on edge bounce. So that it's because I added if on edge bounce. That's why let's see. To get to the edge and it will bounce back. Can we see? Well, if we notice, this scratch is not moving in the right. This crab is not moving in the right direction. It's actually moving upside down. So now we are going to add a code that said what? Set rotation style. Rotation is the way the crab or your sprites move. How do they rotate? So we are saying rotate what? There are different options for rotating. Left, right, don't rotate all around. So let's try this first one. Let's try the left, right rotation. You can see it's just moving left, right, left, right. So that's for the left, right. You can see I have to keep clicking on the green flag. If I don't click on the green flag, this thing is not going to move. So now let's see, don't rotate. Can we see? Let's get to the edge first before you can see the effect. So you're just going to be moving this. There's a little bit difference in it. So the last one we have is all around. All around. So let's see what happened to the all around rotation. And you see it's moving all around, it's changing, it's moving upside down. That's the meaning of the all around. As you can see, I have to keep clicking on this. I've clicked on this when green flag is clicked for more than 50 times at the moment. So I need to add a code that will relieve me from the stress of always clicking on when green flag is clicked. So, and that code is in control, and it's a word forever code, like the names imply, forever. So our control block is like the major factor that controls the sprite. So this control is, I'm saying I want it to move forever. I don't have to go through the stress of always clicking on my when green flag is clicked. So now we'll just tap on when green flag is clicked once, but let us change it to left and right so that it's not moving upside down. So now let's see this. I click on go, and you see it's even moving faster than when I'm clicking on it. So that's the essence of the forever. So this is all on our first code for today. So if you notice something, if I click on here, it stops. And if you notice, the shark is not moving. Why? Because I've not coded for it. So this code we did here, try it out for your shark, and it's also going to move. So you repeat the same code of when green flag is clicked, forever, move 10 steps, if on edge bounce, set rotation style. Repeat the same code for the shark, and definitely both are going to move. Then you click on when green flag is clicked, and they're all going to move together. So that will be all for today's class. See you in our next class, and make sure you practice this on your own, and leave a comment for us in the comment section. See you all.